Hello everybody, welcome back to another Space Marine 2 video. Just want to quickly apologise for the lack of uploads of the last few days. I've been going through a bit of a crash actually. I uploaded so much over the last month or so, I've just like literally creatively crashed and lost ideas. And well, I've got an idea of a video that it's probably going to be the next video where I just talk about what I think the apothecary or the chaplain or even a librarian would be like in Space Marine 2. But however, this is not today's video. Today's video is me just having a quick coverage of, well, it seems to be of a shorter patch this time, and it's obviously an introduction of the Neo Volkite pistol. So I've been busy playing away the new update. I've had a go with the new Neo Volkite pistol, and well, it's certainly interesting weapon. Now, not quite sure how to use it appropriately, but I think once you get it maxed out, it will be something. It could contend with, say, the plasma pistol or even a heavy bolter. So let's get into this. Greetings Space Marines, the 4.5 update for Space Marine 2 is now live. In addition to bringing a new secondary weapon to all players, patch 4.5 provides buffs to a handful of primary weapons and addresses a number of bugs and connection issues. So recently, over the last week or so, my ping has been horrendous in like Eternal War, in the operations, and I've been disconnecting a lot, and it's been pretty frustrating. I'll probably put a quick screenshot on the screen of literally everyone's ping in a game that I had the other day, and it's infuriating. But hopefully this addresses the connection issues that everyone's been having. So let's get into the patch notes. So the new weapon, the Neo Volkite pistol. The Neo Volkite pistol is a powerful thermal ray weapon and now available for the Assault, Vanguard and Bulwark classes. Now, I've said this before, I'm pretty disappointed that it's limited to these three classes, but at the same time they are meant to be like the close quarters melee type, so I don't know if that's how you're supposed to use the Neo Volkite. But I remember when they first teased the weapon, they showed a tactical using the weapon, which I was pretty excited about. Finally, another weapon for the tactical, do you know what I mean? Bit of a joke, sort of. Anyway, I mean, it is pretty limiting when you've only got a bolt pistol as a secondary. But at the same time, the tactical class is literally, I need to use my assault rifle. Literally most perk loadouts that people use is literally, it uses the perk where the secondary does less damage. So in a way, I'm just complaining to complain at this point that the tactical's got plenty of weapons. Like the assault, he's literally only got pistols, so any addition to his armory is always a big bonus. Anyway, let's carry on. I'll stop blabbering. Unlike other weapons, the Neo Volkite pistol blasts heat rays into your enemies, dealing a cumulative thermal damage. Focusing on one enemy will ramp up the damage, but generates localized explosion for huge damage to your targets and all enemies nearby. So I've witnessed that, and it's pretty cool. I'm certainly happy that this is the first weapon we've had introduced to the game. Certainly an interesting one. Looking forward to see what else they add to the game. So please note, okay, a little note here. Please note that the Neo Volkite pistol is only available in operations mode for now, as we continue to experiment with PvP. Okay, so you don't want it to be absolutely horrendously OP in PvP, really. So next mid, so okay, so it's going to be added in the next the big update with the Dark Angel cosmetics and the new operation, which is a big bonus. I'm very glad that they've clarified that. Otherwise people will be complaining, so I'm glad they've put that out there. But yeah, it's a very good addition to the game. So they've done a few balancing tweaks here for the weapons. So the plasma incinerator, slightly reduce the amount of heat generated by normal and charged shots for versions. So mastercrafted. Okay, so they've just clarified the certain versions of the well, the plasma incinerator. Oh, it's the incinerator. It's not the heavy one. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, I've only just realised that. That's well. That's just completely over my head. I'm glad that they've sorted that, because I don't know if that was an issue where people's gun, like, they'd be using the plasma incinerator and it overheats just a bit too fast. So I'm glad they've clarified that. Fixed a bug that would cause several versions not producing heat at all. Oof, but that was OP. So the bolt sniper. Okay, this is interesting. So they've increased the rate of fire 50 to 60. Now that's an interesting concept. I didn't think the bolt sniper needed any sort of buff. Okay, interesting. And then they've increased the headshot damage from times 2 to 2.5. Okay, well, I like that. I like that a lot. The Oculus Carbine, they've added a scope. Okay, that's interesting. I just like the fact that you could zoom in slightly with it. I don't know how I feel about that. I liked it before, but so because of that, they've increased the headshot damage to 1.33. Okay. Bit skeptical about that. I mean, yeah, it has a scope, but at the same time, why? Like, the Vanguard, he's close quarters. I don't think he wants scoped weapons. I mean, yeah, it's Oculus, it's in the word, but it's slightly confusing. He's got a shotgun and then 2 scoped assault rifles, basically. That's, well, interesting. So, the Carbine SMG, okay, so adjusted damage fall off curve, base damage increased by 50% for the first 10 meters, okay. That is literally, it does more damage in close-up ranges, and then after that the damage drop-offs the original pre-patch value. So they've heavily buffed this, so if you're literally up the enemy's arse, you will be doing a lot more damage with this SMG, which is absolutely awesome. And the auto bolt rifle, okay. This gun needs way more love than just an extra magazine, honestly. I certainly think it does need another bit of a damage buff. It doesn't feel that good. It still doesn't feel good at all. But yeah, it's a buff. It's not a nerf. So that's, you know, take some, you lose some, I suppose. And then obviously there's just these general fixes and tech improvements. So, like, you know, cosmetic items locked again after restart. Interesting. Sniper perk, targeted shot. That's pretty interesting. See, I don't use some of these, like the. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't use that perk. Fix the bug causing sniper invisibility not getting removed after a shot in rare cases. Yeah, I noticed that, to be fair. I'd be shooting with my sniper and I'd still be invisible, so that's something to, you know, think about. I'm glad that they've clarified that. Yeah, so they've pretty much general fixes there, so that is about it, really. I think I'm doing a video on checking out the Neo Volkite in an operation, but I'm certainly happy with this little patch. You know, they're certainly they are listening to the community. Obviously, people weren't happy with the position that these weapons are in. I'm still not happy with the position that this weapon's in, but I'm glad that it's got a bit of a patch. But yeah, that is about it for this update. I hope that, you know, you enjoyed, and well, I'll try my best to keep up to date everything Space Marine. I've been, like I said earlier, I've been having a bit of a creative crash where I've literally pushed out so much content. I don't want to re-upload stuff, and it would really suck if I started doing that, and it's not who I am. I'd like to try and keep every video unique and slightly different. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe, and if you want more content like this where I check out updates, or even react to these little videos, if you want me to do reaction videos, let me know, because it's it's another thing I can just sit here, talk to you guys, and record and watch stuff with you guys. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.